Hello there. I'm Kristy.
And I'm Courtney. And we're heard at the bar.
That's who we are. And we're taping later in the day than usual. Have you noticed how much energy I have?
Yeah, you have a lot more energy than when we tape at like 9 in the morning. And we are, as I'm the opposite, I'm starting to go crash now because I'm such a morning person and it's already like 3 in the afternoon.
That's hilarious. So I'm wearing my Canada sweatshirt in honor of the Olympics going on right now, which I haven't watched any of it. Have you like?
Oh,
no.
I saw the injury to the, is it the American skier down the, oh my goodness, it was terrible this morning. I watched it. She apparently, I don't even remember her name. She tore her ACL last week and is competing today, and she wiped out just on the entry. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. They had to airlift her off.
God.
Yeah, it's terrible. What a terrible way to start our podcast.
But you know what?
The only exposure I've had.
It's impressive, and you can attest to this, the pain that athletes will work through. The taping it up and getting you back out there, that's impressive.
Yeah,
there's not a great idea, but it's impressive.
No, I saw a boy competed for, I think, the States again. He was a snowboarder, came fourth, with a broken arm. He had a broken arm when he competed. He knew he did, but he competed anyways. Like, it honestly brings up to me that somebody at the Olympics should be checking medical before they are allowed to compete. Like, I just feel like that poor girl, she could have broke her back. I have no idea what the status of her is.
But that's, I mean, a good debate, which is not what I thought we were
That's not why that's not what our taping is today.
But that's a good debate, is that, like, if the athlete chooses, this is their chance to be in the Olympics, and they choose to work injured, is it the responsibility of the Olympic organizers?
But are they then going to sue somebody afterwards? Like,
well, they're not. I'm not going to say it.
They are, though.
No. I was going to say they're not in the U.S. where everybody.
They are. I know, that's why I said. But these are the Americans. So,
oh, okay.
That's both people that were injured that competed are from the U.S. Okay. So I don't know. That's a full. We should just continue this episode on the Olympics. Like I'm saying. That's not what we're here for.
No, we can't, because neither of us have watched it. I don't know.
I know.
Eating. I don't know anything about it
either.
other than it's happening right now. I didn't even watch the opening ceremonies. I've seen the Lululemon. It's not even a jacket. It's like a.
No, it looks like somebody called it a sleeping bag.
It's a sleeping bag that they've got wrapped around them. Yeah, it's odd.
I really want the Lululemon sweatshirt they have, though. Like, it's got like logos on it. It's red but not a bright red. Like, it's more like a burnt red kind of thing. And it's got logos. Oh, it's so nice. They're not selling it on Lulu. I did look. I think it's just for the Olympians. But
and I do like the plum color that they're using too. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, me too. And I saw the men's hockey team arrive today. So I saw them arriving. All my favorite hockey players.
You're on top of that.
I am on top of that. All my favorite hockey players were arriving today. So that was exciting to see.
So that does bring me to what I think we should talk about today.
Okay.
Because there's this series out there that you started talking about. When did you start talking about it?
When it first came out. So it would have been
how long has it been out? I don't even know that. A couple months ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And then about a month ago, I would say on a daily basis, I was getting asked, have you seen it yet? Have you watched it yet?
Oh, the studio. People in the studio have been talking about it.
Right. So after I think the 20th person asked me about it, I was like, well, I guess I better download Crave and watch Heated Rivalry. And my goodness. Wow. So, I mean, it's going to be a big winner next year for all of the awards for sure.
And the authors, I believe, Canadian, sweetie.
Awesome.
No, thank you. So I have a friend
Okay.
who is. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Here.
Go see mom.
Oh, yeah.
There. So it was Canadian, written by a Canadian. I want to say
Yep.
she's from the East Coast. And then it was produced by the same person that produced Shoresy and Letterkenny. So, like, I love those Canadian shows. And so he did it. Canadians, done in Canada, the whole, like, it's such a great Canadian thing.
Yay.
Was put on Crave. Crave is Canadian. Didn't have the funding. I heard that they did shop it through the States, I think, and they wanted more control and they wanted to change this, that, and the other thing. And he was like, nope, Crave let them do whatever he wanted. Do whatever
Love
you
that.
want. Here you
Love
go. So basically the premise of Heated Rivalry is it's a book series, and it's about hockey players who are closeted. So they're in the NHL, and they cannot come out and be themselves because hockey is such a what's the word for it? There's something.
Yeah. Very, very boys club.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a toxic masculinity. It's very toxic masculinity. Like, you can't be gay. Like, that's not a thing. These hockey players are gay. One of them is bi, but the other three that are featured are definitely gay. And it's just how they manage life and the things that go on. But I think women love this series because it's romance without the masculinity, like the toxic push-pull kind of thing. Like,
right, because they're both at the same level in their career. They're both financially at the same position.
Yep,
they're
exactly
both strength-wise.
Yep.
Like, their physical skill, their physical ability is at the same. So there's no imbalance in no power.
No,
and control.
they're equal. No,
they're equal in every way.
They are both the captain of their team. So they are right, and they're on rival teams. They play each other. I understand, and I don't know if this is true or not, that they were modeled after Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin. So here's the whole thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I've heard that. So Sidney Crosby is a Canadian hockey player. Alex Ovechkin is a Russian hockey player. So they've
both done
both
commercials and stuff together.
Oh yeah, they've done so much, and they both were not married for a really, really long time. So Sidney Crosby just got engaged. They was with his partner for 11 years, I think. They just got engaged. Alex Ovechkin, I think, got married a couple of years ago, but both of them, same thing. Like, they're now in their late 30s, I think. So they've both been in the league a really long time. So I think they were the eligible bachelors. So the idea was, like, maybe they're like,
oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think that's when she wrote it. It was something like that. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I have seen this on TikTok. So when it first, it's got to be true, right? I started watching it just because I had heard it was Canadian. I love Letterkenny. I love Shoresy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. I think his name is it Jason Tierney, Jacob Tierney, something like that.
That's anyway, great.
We really should have looked this up, but anyways, Canadian. And so I was watching it, and I told my daughter, oh my God, you should watch this. So
you told her to watch it?
Yeah, I told her to watch it. I was like, you should totally watch this. And we have a Russian hockey player that lives at our house. Obviously, I've talked about that before.
Did you watch it with her?
He wouldn't watch that to save his life.
No. Did you watch it with Neve together?
No, she won't. No.
Okay, yeah, okay, good.
No.
Right. I support that.
Okay. No. I told her to watch it. I can't even remember, but I gave her a warning. Like, I was like, you should watch it, but warning. So she was like, no, I can't watch it because I'll never be able to look at Max. She's like, I won't be able to look at him in the face if I see this, right? So at supper one day, I was like, I asked him if he had seen it, and he didn't know what I was talking about. So I was like, oh, okay. Because he doesn't watch English programming of any kind.
Right.
So then Neve pulled it up on her phone and showed him, because she was asking him, is the Russian that they're saying, is it the translation real? And he was like, he watched it and he goes, oh, I did see on, he's seen it on TikTok. And he was like, yes, it's what they're translating is what they're saying. So we were like, okay. So then Neve started watching it probably a month after, because her girlfriend was like, hey, we should watch something together. Like her little friend is in the States somewhere. And she was like, oh, let's watch this while we're just chatting. And so they started watching it. And Neve texts me. She's like, I can't. If I close my eyes, he sounds like Max enough that I see Max saying this. And she's like, I can't. She ended up putting that aside and watching it because she really liked it. Yeah. But yeah, so we sometimes joke now about Max because he's the Russian. She'll say something like, oh, did you get his room number? Oh yeah, he doesn't get it. And it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing he doesn't get it.
Maybe.
But you started watching it. What do you think of it?
Okay, so holy cow. First episode, I was like, okay, like this is, what am I watching here? This is weird. Not even weird, just like the acting didn't feel great. I wasn't quite understanding it. And then, but as with everything, I powered through because it was said by so many people to watch it. Second episode, I'm like, ooh, okay. Like the sex in there. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Surprisingly interesting to watch two men do such things.
Did not know. So much I did not know.
But what I would say about that is that throughout the entire, when they finally do have sex, the two of them, mm-hmm. It is very much like the Akatar series. And every step of the way, are you okay with this? Are you okay
Are you okay? Consent is all along. Consent.
Without it being a victimized consent.
Yes.
Because I feel like consent becomes trying not to be victim on either side of it, or trying not, like it's not out of love and caring and I want you to be comfortable in this situation. Are you okay with it? It felt very loving and caring. And at that point, they were just hooking up. They weren't, right?
Yep.
So that was, oh my gosh. So I love that part of it. And I think, just like we said, there's no power dynamic. They both are equally physically. So even when things, and I wouldn't say that it ever gets rough, but when it gets a little bit aggressive-y when they are together, it is purely passion. It's purely sexual. It is not at all that feeling of, oh, you like if you watch a man and a woman, it's hard not sometimes to go towards that's inappropriate, or even take on your own preconceived ideas of what a relationship should be like. And women, and again, just like these books, women haven't always, at least for our generation, haven't always been encouraged to be sexual. That, and we talked about this early on in our, I think it was even last season, we talked about this, the sex shaming or the slut shaming.
Slut shaming. Yeah.
And that it's funny how I will have those things in the back of my head sometimes when I'm watching things, and without really considering it, will sometimes go that route with another female of like, oh God, give me a break, girl. Like that's, get yourself together. But why? But because it's seeing them so completely open to it and equally wanting it and equally invested in it was just so powerful.
Yeah. I loved it. I also love the fact that they actually, and I'm sorry, I'm going to put a spoiler thing at the beginning of this just so people know that we talk about other things, but just the fact that the difference. So the characters are Ilya Rozanov and Shane Hollander. So Ilya being the Russian, Shane being the Canadian. The definition, Shane says at one point, like, I think I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like he hadn't thought about it up until this point. And this is like, they're years into it. Like the series itself, like the story spans from before the boys are even, so draft year. So they're like 18. So they're draft into the NHL all the way through into their career. Like, and it's probably a good 10 years, I think it was, before they actually determine that they really are in love. Like this is just hookups here, there, whenever they're in each other's cities. And so just the fact that
he was thinking this is just a kink. This is just like, I
don't
know why I'm attracted to you, but I am. So let's experience
and
it with shame.
Yes. And so Ilya
speaking
obviously has experienced before. And then they literally talk about the fact that in Russia, it's not okay.
Right.
Whereas here, it is okay. So just that dynamic of it, because they talk in connection to the Olympics. The Olympics are in the book or in the movie or TV show. Or whatever.
Well, and how dangerous it would be for him to come out.
And they make a comment about the figure skater too, like the Canadian figure skater who is clearly gay, that they're saying, he is brave to come to Russia because the Olympics were being held in Russia at the time.
Exactly.
He is so brave. Like
seeing how when they were in the US or in Canada, Ilya, right?
The Russian,
he was so open with it.
Yeah.
He didn't worry about it. And the Canadian was like, oh God, not here, and was a little bit more protected. In Russia, where the Canadian felt like, oh, maybe I can like push the envelope a little bit. He was like, not here, don't do this.
Don't do it here.
Yeah. And that was really interesting to me.
Yeah. And I think so, I think that the fact that Shane acknowledged that he was gay, but also acknowledged that Ilya was not. That Ilya, and Ilya does say, like, I like women. I enjoy women. But I also enjoy you. Right. So he was very, like, clear with his intentions. Like, yes, I enjoy women. Yes, life would be easier. There's a girl in the show, Svetlana, who is Ilya's, not his person, but his friend who also doubles as his person sometimes. Like, and he says, like, I really like her. She's probably my favorite person. But neither of us
acts as his beard, really. Like she recognizes that.
She knows. Yeah, she knows. But he's like, but she deserves better. Like, she deserves someone who wants her for her, because she is not. Like, she is fully heterosexual looking for a partner. And he's like, it's not me. Like, to acknowledge that he loves her, but that's not for him. And she's not for him, and he's not for her, and that there's someone else for her out there. Like, that was really nice. Like, I really liked seeing that, and the acknowledgement.
A lot of respect.
Oh, respect. And even when Shane tries to date the actress, the actress acknowledges.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure.
And that's how he realizes he actually is gay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She helps him.
Yeah. But then she stays as his friend. Like, I love that. I love that she doesn't make him feel bad about it. She helps him, like, acknowledge who he is, and then supports him. I love that. Like, it's amazing.
Okay, so did you cry?
I did not. I was super, super proud, though. Like, as a mother, the way his mother reacted, I was super proud. Like,
so I cried episode 5.
Did you?
Bald.
No, Neve did too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And we won't do the spoiler alert, but comment below if you also in episode 5 cry. But like, you got to see it to know what I'm talking about, and if you've seen it, you know exactly what made me cry. Like, just level of romance, love, commitment. That just. It's the level of what's the word, like the gesture is something I think every woman craves.
Yes,
that level of I'm choosing you,
unconditional,
right? There's so much about this that is going to make it challenging for us to be, but I am choosing this. I don't care what anybody else says and what comes of it. Wow. I mean, like, just I've lost your picture. Your internet died. Oh, there she is.
Hello. I don't know how that's going to work, but because it looks like I may have to merge the two together. So I just lost internet.
Okay.
And I'm literally sitting across from Kristy, and she didn't lose it.
I did not lose internet. It looks like it hasn't changed the time on my end. Oh, no,
No,
we're at 20.
mine's at 17.
Okay, start
Yeah,
over again.
we're restarting again. So I'll just try to connect them too.
Okay. I'm glad you're editing and I'm not. So where were we? Yeah, the level of chivalry and just romance and the big grand gesture and, you know, I was all for that. And then yes, in the last episode, I cried as well because it was just when you see that level of despair and shame in yourself or in someone, they finally release it and it is accepted with love and respect. It is the most beautiful thing ever. And I hope that this is yet another step in life being easier for those who are not choosing the I'm doing air bunnies normal route, the I don't know like anymore what we even call it, but like the traditional route.
Like I don't know. Like I was very encouraged. I watched a thing. It was I can't remember if it was on TV or on social media, but it was Gary Bettman from the NHL basically not denying this series, like being like, yes, like I'm pro this series because that's a big step for the NHL to take. Because they ruled they not outlawed, but they ruled that you couldn't use the pride tape on your sticks anymore. Like, and a lot of the teams don't have pride nights anymore because there was one or two players in the NHL who felt threatened by pride night. So they made it so instead of allowing people to choose to be part of it, they made it so that nobody can choose to be part of it, which I think is wrong. Like I disagree with it. I don't think the NHL should have done that. I think it should be just like we have what is it, Black Heritage Month, February? Like just because I think we have all these things, we should be allowed to have the same thing. Like I think that just should be a pride. If people want to do that, they can do that. They should be allowed to tape their sticks multi-level, like whatever, multicolors. Like I don't think that should be against it, but because one or two players, I think the Kachuk brothers too, like I'm not a fan of those boys, but they came out against Pride Night. So, and because one or two loud people came out against it, suddenly the NHL is like, hands off. Nope, we're not allowed to do this anymore. And I don't think that's fair.
I'm grateful that my algorithm is showing me all of the positive outcomes of this. I don't think I've seen any negatives from it. What I find just so sweet is the couples, the boyfriends and girlfriends, heterosexual couples that are watching it together. And,
oh my God, I love that.
And the male partner to the female partner is as emotionally invested in it as the female partner is. I love the videos of the group of people watching the I'm coming to the cottage.
Oh my God. I absolutely love the edits they're doing of come to my cottage. Come to my cottage. We'll have so much fun.
Yeah. Like just the jumping off as if they scored a goal.
Yes.
Jumping off the couch and screaming and just like besides themselves.
Oh my God.
Like I kind of wish I had watched it with somebody.
Well, and it's funny because Max, we were in the car and this is the only thing he's ever mentioned of it is apparently the song that has been playing on the show is actually a Russian music group. So that all the things in my head, that song apparently is Russian. Tattoo, I guess they're Russian. So we were in the car driving and it came on the radio and they were talking about a heated rivalry and it came on the radio and he turned to me and he goes, "This is a Russian band." And I said, "What?" And he goes, "This is Russian. These people are Russian." And he's like, "I like this song." And I was like, "Oh, this is the Heated Rivalry song." And I was like, that's just so great that they made that connection, right? By using a Russian band in this to bring it all together. Like, I love that. And apparently there's a season 2, so that's exciting. And they'll be doing it in Canada.
I think season 3 as well. I think
they've been approved for. So
that's what I heard.
Funny thing, one of my friends that we used to have a book club. So actually, Julie, she's the one that got me into ACOTAR. So she and Kyla got me into ACOTAR. So I used to work with them at Western. Julie reached out to me and said, "Hey, have you read the Heated Rivalry series?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have not read the books." So I might read the books now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Seen the show because now I have characters in my head. So I have actual characters that when I'm reading, I don't know about you. Okay, so this is totally not Heated Rivalry, but I'm one of those people that, and I don't know if you are or not, because I don't think we've ever talked about this. When I read, I see a movie in my head. So when I read a book, I can see a movie of what I'm reading in my head. So I always find it easier to read the books and faster when I already have ideas of who the characters are.
Oh, because you're not having to work so hard to conjure up what does this person look like.
Yes, because I just know that this is Ilya and this is Shane. Whereas I read, and I'm trying to think of which one of those books that they've made into movies that we talked about, that I read the book. Actually, it might have been a book about witches that Discovery of Witches. I read the book series Discovery of Witches. So, and I had in my head who each character was. And then I watched the TV series and they're not the same.
No, and I think that's probably the biggest challenge for me too. Is when I read the series first and then see the movie or the series, it can ruin the live version for me if they didn't cast it the way I thought it should.
Hunger Games. I'm sorry, Neve, if you ever watch this, because she loves the cast, because she saw the cast and didn't read the books. They are the people they picked are not what I would have expected.
Right.
No, PETA. I would never have picked that boy for PETA.
Oh, really?
Never. He's too tiny. PETA is supposed to be a big guy that takes flour and throws it over his shoulder.
Right.
No, I wouldn't have picked that little boy.
But I thought that was the point of PETA, was that his strength was not obvious.
But he in the book is 6'2".
Oh, okay.
That boy's 5'9". I immediately was like, oh, he's supposed to be the baker's son, who's this big.
Yeah.
So basically, who they picked for, I forget the other boy's name. Liam Hemsworth, whoever he played, Gale. Yes. That is what PETA was supposed to be like. Oh. In the book, anyways, the way they described him. Okay. So, yes, I was very disappointed. But my daughter loves PETA and loves Josh Hutcherson. So
that one I watched before I read.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what it was that I read before I watched, and it ruined the watching for me.
Twilight.
Oh, you know what? Twilight.
I read Twilight before I watched it.
Same.
I read it, and they did not cast it as I would have.
Yeah. And the other one for me was It Ends With Us.
Oh, I did not read the books.
So it was just the End With Us that they've done so far in the movie format. But the and I can't remember the name of the characters, but the doctor, boyfriend, not what I pictured. I pictured him to be bigger, more brawny. But even then, I would say that book, that movie, I was disappointed which I think was some controversy around it. In the book, they really talk about the victim, the abused, and how when you're in it, you really understand how when you're in it, you don't recognize you're in it.
Don't recognize you're in it. Yeah.
And it's very easy for somebody on the outside who's not experienced it to judge and think, how could you put up with that? Why would you stay in that? Exactly. And in the book, I felt that they really captured that nicely. And I don't think they did in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to read that series. I haven't read that series.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's...
Well, if you guys have a series that we should read, please post below. Let us know.
It doesn't have to be smut.
It does not have to be smutty. No, it could just be a good series.
Because up until ACOTAR, I did not read smut. I read mostly it was historical fiction, because then I'd learn something, because it would be an interesting story around something that actually happened, and then I'd have a better understanding of history. Because
Discovery Witches is like that. It takes you back and you learn about people and it's fictional, as in you learn about actual people in history, and then they kind of throw in this supernatural part of it.
Sorry, I missed the beginning of that. What did you say? I must have blacked out. What is like that?
Discovery of Witches.
Discovery. Oh, okay. The book you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know where I went for a second there, but I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, no. Discovery Witches.
Witches.
So
that was
your
one series
recommendation to me.
that Kyla and Julie and I read.
How many books are in that series?
3 or 4. There's 3 or 4 big books. And then they have a TV series that they did after that. It's British. Yeah. The TV series is British.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm trying to think of what other book series that I've read. So I usually read, I like things about witches. I like those types of things. I like supernatural. I like elves. Oh, I think Holly Black.
Did you read
I've read a bunch of Holly Black books too that are about elves and stuff.
Did you read the Blood and Ash series?
Oh, yes. I've read one of those series. I get them all confused, but yes, I have read.
Yeah, because you're supposed to read them in a certain order, because it kind of goes in and out.
And I have 2 different halfway read through.
Yeah.
There is, but that author has a new series coming out that I was waiting for the new book to come out, because there was one book she wrote and I read it 3 times. I liked it that much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was waiting for and I don't remember if it comes out. It might come out this month, because I think in my head, I was thinking it comes out for my birthday. So, but,
just in time.
Just in time. But I think that we're all talked out about this, but
this is Courtney's polite way of saying, I'm getting tired now and I don't want to do this anymore.
And we're done, Kristy.
I love this dynamic switch. We're going to tape at 3:00 in the afternoon more often. Because I would also classify myself as a morning person, because I usually up.
You are, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I like to be slow moving in my morning. I like to have my have my breakfast, do a little putter, and then by 11, 12, then I'm okay. Right when it comes to the weekend. During the week, I'm up and out and go. Yeah. But I'm usually the most productive around the house in the morning.
Yeah.
So but this is hilarious. Okay. Well, Courtney needs to go home and have a nap. So we're just going to end it there. Thank you all for listening and being a part of the Herd at the Bar community. And if you haven't watched it, go watch Heated Rivalry. Rivalry. I haven't drank, I promise. And report back to us. Tell us what you think.
All right.
Are you now a fan?
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.